Welcome back, people, to, I think, day 13. Unlucky for some, but lucky for me. I did say I was going to get a new pen, but I looked about my bedroom, looked around the kitchen, the office, and other places, and I found these pens. Now, you already know what this is. That's the Ura 0.7, which is quite a thick line. Then I found this, which is from a new pack, 1mm Papermate, and it gives a quite nice thin delicate line. This one is another Biro, same type of thing, and I've had this for years. That produces a nice clean line and is blue. And then I found this one, which is Soft Touch Rollable Pen 1mm. This across any paper is smooth. It's smooth. So let's see what all of these can do. These three new Biros. Easily accessible and cheap, and everybody can get them. Do you know what I mean? Everybody can get a Biro, and you could definitely do Biros in here. As you've seen here, as you can see here, I tested that blue pen out. Over here, looked quite nice. I thought, why not do, because we're on to the very last page of sort of practice over here, before we start the capitals over on this side, what we'll do is we'll bring these in to just pull it back a little bit so I can get it lined up, and we'll start with the basic, what I've been using all the time. You can see that, can't you? Which is the Ura. So let's do the Ura. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and it goes down 3. So we're going to start 1, 2. So we're going to start it there, aren't we? Yeah, okay. Or do we, because that's done that, I reckon we could go at the top here, just underneath that loop, and then go 2 down, so that'd be fine. So we go over for the A. Hopefully you can see this. We go over for the G, we come down 2. We go over for the A, we go over, we cut that, go down for the G, come up for the O. That's quite nice, isn't it? That's quite nice. So that there is the Ura. Let's try the blue pen, because that'll give it a little bit of contrast. Is it working? It only does. Let's do that one again, but with this Biro. So we go over to the A, we come over to the G, we come down to this point. It feels so smooth across the paper. And there's the blue pen. I think it looks, it does the job. It's actually a bit of a finer line, isn't it? It works quite well. Let's try the Papermate 1mm. Let's check it's working. Yep, and it's quite nice. It's quite a nice nib on this paper. Down to there, form an A, come over, form the O. Actually, people, that's quite nice. That's quite nice. That felt nice. It's definitely a finer line than the other one. You can see that. So that's looking as a contender. Now this is the Soft Touch Rollerball. Yeah, Soft Touch Rollerball. It's quite nice actually. I think I've seen these advertised on Amazon. They're so smooth. But how thick's that line going to be on this paper? I haven't tried it yet, people. So here we go. We go over for the A. It's quite thick actually. Oh, that's just smooth. That's nice. That is really nice. Real nice. But it's blue. So I might stick with this pen here for the practice. So that's what pen I'm going to be using today, people. So I've got this to do, and I've got some more bits down here to do for this page. That's fine. Let's move on to the capitals. Oh yes, here we go. So we're looking at the capital O, and it's got to go 3 lines down. So we go 1, 2, 3. So we start at the top. Can you see? We start at the top. We have to go 3 lines down, which is there, and we come back on itself. Sort of. I've got to keep practicing that O. Let's do it again. that's a bit better. I think we have to start at the top of the line, aren't we? Now I've got it. That'll do. That's better. This is where you can practice, you see. So if that is the case, we should be able to now create this. Oh man. That's quite nice. The angle isn't quite right, but let's do the men bit. So we go up, over for the M, up for the E, over for the N, and out. Not bad. I think we need to get the angle for the oval, so let's try another one. This is what I'm going to be doing for the next possibly couple of hours. That's not too bad. Then we do the M bit with an angle bill, then up for the E, then over for the N, and out. Oh yeah, look at that. Try again. So you start here, come down to the line and come in. Then you go over for the M, up for the E, over. Oh, she's just knocked it out the park for a man. Oh, I like that. Now this is, do we do capital or this capital? I'll just do the one capital on the side. I think this is going to go 3 again. Yes, it is 3 again. So we'll start at the top of this line here. It should be fine. So we go down, we do this to form a loop. We come down to the first line. Come around. Okay, that didn't quite work out. So that's going inside that thing. Okay, let's try again. So we're going to go here again, are we? So it comes down into that little loop. It comes into this, yes. Then this guy goes all the way around with a bit of an angle and then comes back on itself. That's not too bad. So we form a little loop here. Bloody book. Oh, don't fail me now. After all that talk. That's not too bad. Try again. This is tough. With being like inside this groove, it's quite tough. So I'm going to have to push this book down to try and get it down so it doesn't plop. Hopefully you can see this, people. So a little loop here with now the book doing that to me. And we produce that. Ah, not too bad. Let's try another one. So it goes down into the loop. It forms a little loop. It comes around and back on itself. I think I might have it now, people. I think I might have that. So let's try the first one for you. It's called, I think it's Enim. Either way, I'm going to have to push this boot down so it doesn't do that. You know what I mean? It's tough here. So and we also get the angle. So down a little bit, do this, come down to this one, and come back on it. Hey, not bad. Then we form the, well, I've gone too far there. We form the N to the I to the M. Enim. I'm going to do some practice with this pen. The more I get to use it, the better it's going to be. So I've got a lot of practice to do here. You know, when you're going to do that with all of them. So this is the capital D, is it? Yeah, this is the capital D over here. We'll try a couple of them. So we start, it's got to go 3 lines down. So that starts about there. It comes down to the 3rd line down here. It curves. It comes back on itself. It forms an oval and in. Okay, I need to do that again. That's fair dues. So that goes into here. It comes down. It forms a little loop. It comes down. It forms an oval and back on itself. Do you know what, people? I'll buy that. I'll buy that. So let's go and start here again. When you come down to the 3rd line, form a little loop, come down, go up, form a little oval. You know what, people? That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Then we'll have the E to the U to the M. Oh yeah. And then you've got like the C Should we do the C? Yeah, it won't do it, will it? Can you see? Now we go like this. We go all the way down to the second line for that loop. And then round and back in. That's not bad, is it? Let's try up the words. So it starts here, comes down to the second line, comes around, comes down to the second line and comes back up. Yeah, looking good to me. I like that. And then you form the U from that, from there. We come over, that's the I, sorry, the I. Then we form the M to the E. Not bad. Got some work to do there. And then they talk about the 7th principle up here, which, if you look at it, I've already done this, but it's part of the book. You've got to go 3 lines down, 1, 2, 3, so you're there. You're going to go up and back on itself like that. Okay, try again. You're going to come up and back. Okay, up and back, and that's basically the 7th principle. So a complete load of that. And of course, this X is containing the 7th principle. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So this, you do this. You start with the 7th principle. Bloody book. Okay, and almost bring it to touch, and then you bring this guy down from this point here if the book wants to do it. Okie dokie. Let's try 7th principle, but with a bit of an angle. So that 7th principle does this, then we do this move and come into the E, over for the N, for the I, over for the A, and out. Oh, nice. Nice, like it. What's that now? Have I got carried away? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. What's on this side? Damn. I'm going to do all of these, people. There's 4. There's the W, there's the Z, the Q, and the V. So I'll just do the capital and 1 letter off each. What time are we on? 12 minutes. Yeah, it's a bit rough this time, isn't it? So again, the 7th principle, 1, 2, 3. We're going to start here, come around. Okay, but this time we're going to go up. We're going to come back on ourselves and then over. And that's your W. Yeah, nice and simple. Let's try the first word. So you go 7th principle. Okay, we're going to come up. We're going to come down and over. And then you're going to form the A. Yeah, to an R, to an N, and we get warm. And we are getting warm. Now we'll try the Z. Again, this has got a descender and an ascender. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if this is 1, 2, where's that 1, 2, 3? So 1, 2, 3. We're starting it here. Here 1, 2, 3. So this starts with the 7th principle on the 1, 2, 3. So we start here. We form that move. Yes, yes, and then this little loop and goes down by 2 and back. Okay, let's try one of these, shall we? So we start out live on this thing here. We form the 7th principle. We form this. We come down and out, and when we come out, we form the A to the N to the E to the S. Hey, this! Who's this guy? I like it. That'll do. So, people, without going, shall we do Q and V? I'm going to showcase them all and do the first word. So I do what we're on 14 minutes. We can do this, people. So 1, 2, 3. So we can do it there. It's going to be a bit scrunched up, but 7th principle for some reason starts over here again. Can you see? Not very well. It starts here. So we do the 7th principle at an angle. We come back down. We form a loop and we come out. Yes, let's try that. So we start with the 7th principle at a loop thingy. We come out, we form this, we come out, we form the U to an Is that queen? That's the word queen then. And there's the word queen. Very nice. Now the V, yeah, that's the seventh principle again, you see. Seventh principle. So we do 1, 2, 3. So we can do it there. So we start with the seventh principle, come down, and you sort of curve and come back up. It's like that, curvy. Let's try one of them. So we go over, we come down, we curve and come out, sort of. And then we do we come up for the E, over for the N, for the U, and for the S. So again, I've got a lot of practice to do, people. I've got to get used to holding this pen, but I think it's given me a cleaner line, the basic Biro. So I'll see you guys when I have completed all of the practice. So that's it, guys. I'm going to put the music on and get started and stuck in with the capitals. See you in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, people. Wow. I did all the practice with this Papermate Biro. Fantastic. As you can see, it's definitely got a cleaner line on it. There's the O practice. And there's the E practice with the words. And then this final page of practice to finish off the other day. I think the pen's lovely. It definitely finishes off the angle of everything. It's gorgeous. And then after this comes the D practice and the C practice. I think I did an all right kind of job. I think I started to gate towards the back end. The C practice, wow, gorgeous C's. Mine needs a bit more work probably, but I'm all right with what I've achieved. I'm proud of myself what I've achieved, and all with the Papermate. And then you've got the seventh. This is the seventh principle up here. That's the seventh principle over and over and over again. And then we have the X practice at the bottom, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Love the X practice. Love it. This pen is actually a simple Biro does the job. And then the next two sides are W. Well, this is just impressive. I just love what I see. I love it. So that'll be the W practice up there. Gorgeous practice, that one. Gorgeous practice. And then that'll be the Q practice. The Q practice, Queen. All right. I like the Q now. I like the capital Q anyway. I don't mind the Q actually, lowercase either, but I think I like it. And then this is the Z practice up here. Yes, I made a boo-boo. I went too far, too much, so I used a bit of Tipp-Ex for that, and then rectified it. Who cares? It's my book. I can do what I want. So I Tipp-Exed it and then put it back in. So I got the right lines. Otherwise, it would be all kicked out. So I had to make a little adjustment. It's okay to make mistakes, people. And the last one is the V practice, which I absolutely love. That was good. That was good to do. So there we are, people. That's 6 signs of practice done. We're now deep inside the capitals. The next set of capitals will be the U, the Y, the I, the J. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, that two. We'll have the seventh. What principle was that then? It's not a principle. That's the sixth principle. That's the sixth principle. Sorry, that's the sixth principle. What I did today. And then this will be the seventh principle over here. Seventh principle. Then we've got the A, and then we've got the N, and then the M. And I think 2 more, isn't it? Yeah, 2 more. We've got the T practice, the F practice, the H practice, and then the K practice. Damn. So people, hopefully you've enjoyed this session, and also get yourself Papermate or any sort of Biro of any kind, and I think you're good to go with this book. You just are. So Biro, simple Biro does the job, and you can produce work that looks like this, which I think it just blows me away that I've produced this sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? So thanks guys, and I'll see you for I think day 14 next. So bye now, bye.